We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitors' sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His team fell on the rail. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran Stilgo, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
Flacco to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between...
He gets free, and he's going to take this one all the way. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Oh, as costly as they come. A holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. This one is caught by Skoranek. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second down.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third and long.
Third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Forced to his right. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
An 8-yard gain.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week. And you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. At the 36.
The throw is Flacco. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bengals first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about
He
all.
was brought down by Cole Holcomb.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Brown. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Steelers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Off-balance throw, it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
A gain of 6. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Chris Jenkins, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball
It's
on the
2nd
36
and 8.
now. Here's 2nd and 8. This one. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Holding offense.
That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Fautanu. The master of play action, Rodgers. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
From the
7.
gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
These 3rd down
line.
conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
22 more yards. That's another.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Prior view. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd
Again,
and 9.
it's Rodgers.
The Bengals 21-yard line.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gainwell. And he He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now Brown. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Flacco. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bengals first down.
A carry here for Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Flacco to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have a clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. here with Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals.
Here's Brown. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Throwing, Flacco. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Flacco. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Alex Highsmith. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. 1st down for Aaron. He finds Austin with the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Rodgers now. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. Now Flacco. There's the big tight end bench. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Bengals.
A huge play there for the Bengals.
A gain of
31 yards.
And the Bengal 1st down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
He'll look to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. Flacco to throw. Oh, the ball's out. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one caught by Chase. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of
It's
7.
third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Low! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he will score! Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Bengals 5.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. Now faking the give. There's Fant open right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Cincinnati.
He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. B.J. Hill in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Here's a handoff to Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and a long way to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 16.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's caught by Miller. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack.
That one taken in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. Oh, and he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Flacco. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Throwing, Flacco. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. That one finds Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Flacco. Over the middle of the big target, Fant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Flacco to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
To number 5, T. Higgins.
3rd and inches. Here's Flacco. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And he's in! Noah Fant, touchdown Cincinnati.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals get it back to within 9.
21, Bengals 12.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The 10.
They bring Skoranek in motion. Rodgers on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed a stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Flacco to throw. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he will score. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Steelers 21, Bengals 19. Evan McPherson
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Warren. Woo. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run with Warren. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Down by Jordan Battle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Rodgers gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
It's a loss of
And
a
they've
yard.
really done a nice
Brings up
job
2nd and
defensively
11.
holding them in check.
At
I mean,
the
ideally,
17-yard
you'd
line.
want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
12 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
Flacco's pass.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good
2
for just a
yards on
couple.
the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 50-yard
On play
line.
action, he'll set up to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On the play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's now third down and 16.
They'll find Brown out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Second down, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Bengals 22.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 28. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. It is 2nd and 9. Flacco. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Throwing, Flacco. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 43-yard.
Now a give up the middle. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He is going to have a Bengals 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Now Flacco. That's complete. It's Yoshiva. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Flacco to throw. This one complete to Higgins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Flacco. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
will stay on the ground with Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 17 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab.
Rodgers pass complete to Calvin Austin. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals' 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
They bring
35-yard
Skoranek
line.
in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To throw is Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the ground, it's Brown. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball.
And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He finds his man, it's Skoranek. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down for Aaron. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first and 10, it's Warren. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Warren. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Steelers 39, Bengals 32.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Flacco to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off he goes. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play, but I think that's going to be holding on the offense. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's Fant open right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Brown has an opening. Has the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught left side by Fant. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. They'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Flacco. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Throwing, Flacco. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase.
Flacco's pass.
Here comes 2nd down.
To Jamar Chase. A gain of 15 brings up 2nd down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by Sample. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
1st down.
And now they'll spike it with 36 seconds to go. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.